Whose insurance pays in a multi-car accident in New York? Navigating the aftermath of a multi-car accident in New York can be overwhelming. With multiple vehicles, conflicting accounts, and various insurance companies involved, determining liability and securing compensation can be complex. Understanding how insurance policies work in these scenarios is crucial for ensuring the right party covers the damages. New York follows a no-fault insurance system, meaning that your own insurance provider initially covers your medical expenses and lost wages, regardless of who caused the accident. However, when the damages exceed a certain threshold, liability insurance comes into play to determine who is financially responsible for additional compensation. Legal considerations in multi-car accidents. Determining fault in a multi-car accident involves applying New York's comparative negligence law. Under this system, fault can be shared among multiple drivers, with each party's level of responsibility affecting the compensation they can receive. Even if a driver is partially at fault, they may still recover damages, but the amount will be reduced by their percentage of fault. Establishing liability requires substantial evidence. Police reports, witness statements, photographs, and accident reconstructions are all essential in determining how the crash occurred. Insurance companies and courts analyze these details to assign fault percentages to each involved driver. When disputes arise over fault, legal representation becomes crucial. A lawyer can negotiate with insurers, challenge unfavorable fault determinations, and advocate for the maximum compensation available under the law. Whose insurance covers damages? New York's insurance laws determine coverage based on fault and policy specifics. The key coverages involved in a multi-car accident include no-fault insurance, personal injury protection (PIP), covers medical expenses and lost wages for each driver and passenger, regardless of fault. Liability insurance covers damages caused to other drivers when the insured party is found at fault. Collision coverage pays for damage to your own vehicle if you have this optional coverage. Uninsured, underinsured motorist coverage helps if the at-fault driver lacks sufficient insurance. If a single driver is deemed fully at fault, their liability insurance will be the primary source for covering damages to other parties. However, if multiple drivers share fault, their respective liability policies contribute in proportion to their assigned fault percentages. Understanding the claims process. Filing an insurance claim after a multi-car accident requires careful documentation and adherence to strict timelines. After the accident, drivers should promptly notify their insurance providers and gather evidence to support their claims. Insurers will conduct investigations, often using accident reports, vehicle damage assessments, and witness testimonies. Delays and denials are common, especially when multiple insurers are involved. If an insurance company denies or undervalues a claim, legal intervention may be necessary. An attorney can challenge the insurer's determination, present additional evidence, and, if needed, escalate the case to litigation to secure fair compensation. Get legal help after a multi-car accident. Handling insurance claims in a multi-car accident can be complex, and securing the compensation you deserve often requires legal guidance. At Kucher Law Group, our experienced Brooklyn attorneys can help you navigate the claims process, establish fault, and negotiate with insurance companies to maximize your recovery. If you've been involved in a multi-car accident, don't navigate the insurance battle alone. Call Kucher Law Group today at 929-563-6780 or visit our office at 463 Pulaski Street, No. 1C, Brooklyn, New York, 11221 to schedule a consultation and protect your rights.